Hey guys, this is the Mossberg 702 Plinkster made by Mossberg International. It's a semi-automatic 22 long rifle. It weighs 4.1 pounds. It's 37 inches overall length, and it has a 10 round box detachable magazine right here. The sights are flip rear, and the front is a hooded sight. Now, they actually label the front as a hooded sight, but really it's the bead post, because this is the only model of the chrome brushed with the synthetic stock that has the bead post sight. The other ones have a normal bead post sight as well, but it doesn't have, or they do have, the hood. This does not. So this is a 21-inch barrel. All of the other ones, the hardwood stocks, everything like that, the camouflage, they all have 18-inch barrels. This one is 21. To lock back the bolt, you can either keep the magazine in it and just pull it back like normal, and it will lock on the magazine. Unless it's loaded, then it will charge around it. If you take out the magazine, just pull back the bolt, keep it pulled back, take out the mag, and it will slide forward. Now, to lock it back, now that the magazine is out, you pull it back and then push it in towards the gun that way, and it will stay locked. Then to take it back out, you push it back just a little bit and then take it out towards you and then let it fly forward. I really like the magazine, first off, just because it's straight. As I said in my review on the Mark II by Savage Arms, I don't really like those banana magazines that kind of feed in like that. I like the ones that just go straight in, and this does. So to release the magazine, there's a small button right here. It's not really a button, it's more of a lever, but you just push this in towards the magazine like that, and then it will release the magazine catch and just come out. Now, I really like this magazine release because you can do it with one hand. You can actually do it with two fingers. You can do it with your index finger and your thumb. All you'd have to do when you're shooting is just go like this, pinch them together, and slide. Sometimes it does get caught up on the speed loader attachment, but for the most part, because I'm doing it with my left hand, and if I was going on this side, I could show you, but sometimes you have to do it twice. It is a lot easier to do when you're actually standing up with the gun and you have it mounted like you're going to shoot it. But like I did with my other review on the Savage Arms Mark II, I showed the sight picture, which I'll do the same thing at the end of this review. The field strip, I'll put in right now. The field strip's pretty easy to just clean it, but if you have to take the whole thing apart, it's probably the most complicated rifle I've ever seen to actually field strip, other than maybe an AR-15 or AK-47. But any 22 long rifle, semi-automatic, they're usually a lot simpler to clean than these are. But so the sight picture I'll show, the retail price is $151. It's, I believe, the second most expensive of the Mossberg 702s. What I mean by that is there are Mossberg 702s that have the exact same rifling right here, but the barrel will be different, the stock can be different, but this is what makes it the Mossberg 702. So but yeah, everything else, and the sights, but the although some of the sights, as I was saying earlier, have the hood on the front and this one doesn't. This is the only one that does not, and this is the chrome brushed one. So the retail price is $151. I think the most expensive is $159, but I'm not sure. I paid $140 for it at Gander Mountain. It was actually the last one they had, so unfortunately I had to get the display model, but really it was not damaged that I could see. They said they just put it out, so hopefully they really did. But yeah, so I've had this for a while, and there's been almost no malfunctions in it at all. I've had maybe one or two jams, and I've shot nearly 700 rounds with it. It's really accurate. It's almost as accurate as the Savage Mark II bolt action, and naturally semi-automatic rifles are less accurate than bolt actions. But yeah, this one's pretty much the same accuracy. But properly field strip this gun, what you really have to do is actually take out these screws. I'll annotate an annotation of what you actually have to do to fully take apart the gun. I've already done a video on it. But you have to take out these screws, and then when you take this out on the rifling here, there will be push pins. You gotta take out the push pins, and then pull back the bolt, spread away the receivers, and then the bolt will come out with the recoil spring and the guide rod. To actuate the safety, it's just a simple button right here. Hope I'm in frame there. It's just a one click, safety on, another click, safety's off. Okay, and that's basically everything I can really put in on the Mossberg. I think it's definitely a very great rifle for being so cheap. It's $140 if you can find it for that much. But yeah, it's a really cheap Plinkster. What it is, it's the Plinkster. So it's good for small target. You probably use it for hunting too, but I haven't. And it's really accurate, good fire rate. I've actually tried doing bump firing this slightly, and it worked pretty well. It does jam more than when I was counting the jams. I wasn't actually counting that because it's not really meant for fully automatic, of course. So yeah, it would shoot pretty fast, and a couple of times I got the whole mag just to feed smoothly at just about a fully automatic rate of speed. So so it's pretty good, even if you're gonna bump fire it, which is hard to do with a 22, but it's possible. And I just wanted to say before I end the review that I got this knife and a couple other ones that I will be doing a review on, and when I do end up doing the review, I'll post an annotation here. But for now, it's probably going to take me a few days, but after that I want people to be able to go to it if they want. So that ends my review. I really like the rifle, and it's accurate, cheap, you know, everything you want for a 22 rifle. So thanks for watching, guys.